Day 8. Mary's mandate to place the destiny of mankind in safety. The Soul. Here I am with you, Heavenly Mother. I feel that I cannot be without my dear Mother. My poor heart is uneasy. Then, when I am in your lap, I feel at peace, as a little one pressed to your heart to listen to your lessons. Your soft voice soothes all my bitterness and gently binds my will. I place my will as a footstool under the divine will, which makes me feel its sweet rule, its life, its happiness. Lesson of the Queen of Heaven. My dearest child, know that I love you very much. Trust your mother and be sure that you will obtain victory over your will. If you are faithful to me, I will take upon myself every care in being a true mother to you. Therefore, listen to what I did for you before the Most High. What I did was to bring myself upon the knees of my Heavenly Father. I was tiny and not yet born, but the divine will whose life I possessed gave me free access to my Creator. For me, all the doors and the ways were fully open, nor was I fearful or afraid of Him. Only the human will causes fear, fright, and distrust, keeping the poor soul away from Him who loves it so much and wants to be surrounded by His children. Therefore, if the soul is afraid and fierce, and does not know how to be like a child with its father, it is a sign that the divine will does not reign, and the soul experiences the tortures and martyrdom of the human will. Therefore, never do your will. Do not torture or martyr yourself, for it is the most horrible of martyrdoms, with no support and no strength. Now listen. I took myself into the arms of the divinity, especially since they waited for me and celebrated in seeing me. They loved me so much that at my appearance they would pour more seas of love and sanctity into my soul. I do not remember ever having departed from them without them adding more surprising gifts for me. And so, while I was in their arms, I prayed for mankind, and many times with tears and sighs I prayed for you, my child, and for all. I wept because of your rebellious will, and for your sad lot in being put into slavery by it, which renders you unhappy. To see my child unhappy made me shed bitter tears to the point of wetting the bosom of my heavenly Father. The divinity, moved by my weeping, proceeded to tell me, Our beloved daughter, your love binds us, your tears extinguish the fire of divine justice. Your prayers draw us towards souls so that we do not know how to resist. Therefore, we give you the mandate to place in safety the destiny of the human race. You will be our agent in their midst, and to you we entrust their souls. You will defend our rights, which are injured by their faults. You will be in the middle between them and us, to mend the rifts which exist between us. We feel in you the invincible strength of our divine will, which prays and calls through you. Who can resist you? Your prayers are our commands. Your tears rule over our divine being. Therefore, press forward in your enterprise. My dearest child, my little heart felt consumed with love at the loving ways of the divine speech. So, with all my heart I accepted their mandate, saying, Most High Majesty, I am in your arms. Dispose of me as you wish. I offer even my life to please you. And if I had as many lives as there are souls, I would put them at your disposal in order to bring every one safely into your paternal arms. And without knowing then that I would be mother of the eternal Word, I felt in myself a double maternity. Maternity for God to defend His just rights, and maternity for mankind to place them in safety. I felt myself the mother of everyone. The divine will, which reigned in me and does not know how to do isolated works, brought within me God and all peoples of all times. In my maternal heart, I felt God, who was offended and wanted satisfaction, and I felt mankind under the rule of divine justice. Oh, how many tears I shed! I wanted my tears to descend into all hearts, in order to let everyone know my maternity full of love. I wept for you and for everyone, my child. Therefore, listen and have pity on my weeping. Take my tears in order to extinguish your passions and make your will lose its life. Accept my mandate and do always the will of your Creator. The Soul. Celestial Mother, my poor heart cannot bear hearing how much you love me. Oh, you love me too much, even to the point of weeping for me. I feel your tears descend into my heart, and like so many darts, they wound me, making me realize how much you love me. I want to unite my tears to yours, weeping and praying that you will never leave me, but watch over me in everything, even beating me if necessary. Be my mother, and I, as your little child, will pattern my behavior on you, so that your mandate may be my fortune, and you will bring me in your arms to our Heavenly Father, with your divine mandate accomplished. Instruction. To honor me today, you will give me your will, your pains, your tears, your anxieties, your doubts and fears, placing them in my maternal arms, so that as your mother, I can hold them as deposit in my heart, pledges from my child. And I will give you the precious pledge of the divine will. The soul. Heavenly Mother, pour your tears into my soul, that they may heal the wounds caused by my human will.